what's up? It's your boy 110 Kid, live in effect, and you're watching the update. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now. Okay, first and foremost, today's message. Today's message is making sure you appreciate the people in your circle while they're here. While they're here. Not after they're gone, but while they're here, make sure you appreciate the people that you are close to. Maybe it can be a family member. Maybe it can be a longtime friend. Make sure you appreciate that special person while they're here. That's today's message. Speaking on today's message, I'd like to give my condolences out to Tony Todd. A lot of people might not know who Tony Todd was, but Tony Todd was the man who played Candyman. So most notably for his roles in Candyman and Final Destination. He passed away at the age of 69, they say of natural causes. 69 is very young. God bless his soul, from 1954 to 2024. Shout out to you, Mr. Candyman. You'll always be remembered. Breaking news. Louis Vuitton just dressed up New York City store like a luxury luggage trunk. Wow. This store, it looks just like a luxury trunk. It's beautiful, man. Shout out to Louis Vuitton for making the waves in the fashion industry for many, many years and many, many years to come. Louis Vuitton, shout out to you guys for dressing up New York City. Breaking news from the MMA. Max Holloway is inspired by Alex Pereira's comeback after the loss of Israel Adesanya. He says, "We saw Alex Pereira get finished. Next fight, he fought for the number one contender spot, fought for the title, and he's still on a spectacular title run. Let's mimic him. Let's do it again. And I get inspiration in that. He's a beast." Shout out to Max Holloway for recognizing Alex Pereira's great accomplishments. You, man, you're a badass. You're always a badass. Shout out to Max Holloway, man. Come on, put some fucking respect on his name, on your name. Come on. Up next, Jon Jones has revealed he will not fight Tom Aspinall if he beats Stipe Miocic at UFC 309. And instead, he wants to fight Alex Pereira. I feel like, Jon Jones says, I feel like Tom Aspinall is I don't want to say he's a nobody, but he just hasn't proven or done anything yet. If there were to be a fight with a guy who's still in our UFC roster, who would not only be financially worth it, but the legacy worth it, it would be Alex Pereira. I think that this fight will go further in my legacy. What do you think about this? Jon Jones versus Alex Pereira? Wow, what a fight that would be. Dana would make so much money that he wouldn't even need to live anymore. That would be like the fight of the century. Man, come on. Jon Jones wants a piece of that Alex. Blessings and love always. Kanye West's wife, Bianca Censori, spotted dancing in just her bra and panties at a Japanese nightclub. Hey, what do you guys think about that? Shout out to Kanye, who is currently in Japan. And shout out to my guy, Victor Newman. But someone says nobody even wants to stand near these two. Bianca Censori hits the club. I think these guys are the most friendliest people entertainers that I've ran into in the past, and they're the kindest. And they would sit down and they will talk with you, even if you're interrupting their personal time. So Kanye and his wife, let them do as they please, because everybody else does what they please. So who's to say who's doing what? Do what makes you feel happy as long as you're not hurting anyone. That's what I say. Okay. Up next, breaking news. Lakers could land James Harden in a mock trade with the Clippers. The proposed deal would send D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, and a future pick to the Clippers, bringing the $70 million guard to the Lakers. Wow. Would James Harden play with LeBron James? That would be epic. That would be super epic. I think they're buddies anyway. Lakers, if you get this deal, sorry to Rui Hachimura and D'Angelo Russell, but, James Harden, he's still a GOAT. I believe James Harden deserves a championship. One of these days, hopefully, James Harden will get his championship. Okay. Breaking news. Jake Paul unveils new tattoo and dares Mike Tyson with bold challenge. Recreating the iconic air-biting moment. Details in the comments below. So, who do you got? Once again, it was in the topic before. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Oh my gosh. Do you think it's all staged? Let us know in the comments below. Recently, UFC has changed the 12-6 elbow, which was Jon Jones' only controversial loss. It was his only loss. And he says, I've been training extensively on different 12-6 elbow attacks. I want to be the first to legally display it. Jon Jones. They should overturn that decision loss due to disqualification for the 12-6 elbow. And then he would be truly undefeated as a champion. Jon Jones, shout out to you, man. You're the GOAT. Praying to have energy to train like you. Recent news in Florida. Man breaks into a Burger King and drinks gallons of deep frying oil. A Florida man found an extreme way to cheat on his diet last night. He broke into a closed fast food restaurant and drank more than 25 gallons of used oil from the deep fryers. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine that? That's crazy, man. In basketball news, Ja Morant says he doesn't fear LeBron James after shoving LeBron. That's what we need. We need people to shove people in basketball. Push, shove, 3 punches. 3 punches. We need 3 punches, at least 3 punches. We need 3 punches per season, per player in the NBA. Get physical. Okay. Ja Morant says too small. Breaking news. 50 Cent taught me to stop using my money to impress broke women. He actually taught me about keeping all my assets to my mom's name, says Chris Brown. Girls ain't loyal. Maybe they aren't. I respect 50 Cent the most in this industry. He says he respects 50 Cent the most in the industry. He's kind of like this great guy with wonderful ideas. I don't have time for being fake. He's 100% real. 50 Cent doesn't live to impress women like most men do. He is always him all day. I actually first mixed 50 Cent when I was 12 years old, and we did a G Unit campaign together. Shout out to 50 Cent for teaching Chris Brown game on how to save bread by not impressing broke women. I don't know what the term means, broke women. Broke women can be physical broke, spiritually broke, mentally broke, but there are different levels of broke. So when you say broke women, I want them to be, a little bit more specific. Okay? And if you have bread and you have the ability to rehabilitate, taking the time out of your precious schedule to rehabilitate these women that you call broke, why don't you make them whole again? Make them whole. Breaking news. The Lakers officially assigned Bronny James to their NBA G League affiliate, South Bay, where he is expected to debut versus Salt Lake City on Saturday. Sources said James Jr. will be on the Lakers roster against the 76ers Friday, then rejoin South Bay for now. Sources said the plan is for Bronny to play in only South Bay home games, as he'll shuttle between both leagues as they manage his time on respective roster. This provides a lot of growth for Bronny as he gets extra reps. Now, I say that this is a good thing because it draws a crowd, an audience. It draws an audience to the G League. Now people want to go and see that G League game. And that's going to create a new fan base for Bronny. You got to be positive and look at it as a positive perspective, because that's going to draw a whole new fan base for Bronny and the legacy of LeBron James and his family. Shout out to you for doing your best. NBA crazy stats last night. Domantas Sabonis became the first player in NBA history to record a triple-double without missing a shot from the field or foul line and without committing a turnover or a personal foul. Congratulations to you, Mr. Sabonis, on the Kings turning things up. That's skill. Having skill like that, deserves recognition. Shout out to you. Shout out to DJ Mark Moriak NYC for posting this meme. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. You guys are crazy. Okay, John Van Dam, butt sports. Take that. Here we go. Denzel Washington once said, your own family will talk shit about you when you're in the process of breaking all their generational curses. This ain't for the weak. Whenever you're trying to start something, whenever you're trying to be original, to elevate yourself in the right way or in the path that you feel that's your necessary step, a family member, a loved one, a close one will come say, nah, you gotta chill, or they want to hold you back. And I don't understand, why would you want to hold somebody back who's trying to move forward? It's impossible. Keep your 2 cents to yourself, or do something yourself before you say, hey, that's not cool, that's whack, or, that's a waste of time. You try it first before you tell somebody not to do it. And just because you failed at something doesn't make the other person's, your failure projected on the other person. Everybody has a right to try. Everybody has a right to fall down and get back up. Everybody has a right to take the curiosity to create or to make or to design or to innovate something that they feel inside of their souls to display to the world. So whenever you hear people try to hold you back or hold you down from your dream, it's best you keep your distance and love them from afar. Okay. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's all for today. Thank you for watching the update. I really appreciate every subscriber that's on the channel. If you like the message, make sure you subscribe. Doing my best for you, for us, for the team, that we can all win and eat together in this world. Not only by food or money, but also by knowledge. It's your boy 110 Kid, live in effect, and you're watching the update. Peace.